Hello folks and welcome back to Rome Total War. I'm Kinda Step and this is going to be part 76 of my Imperial campaign run playing as the Julii, and we are 2 provinces away from settling this campaign. That is, if we are able to maintain our control over Lovosice, which is precarious indeed, I would say. We are to the point here where they very well could attack and make their way into the settlement, I imagine, because they do have 1 tower, 3 ladders, 2 rams, a bit overkill. The rams aren't going to do anything, but with their 3 ladders and 1 tower, I imagine they can get into this settlement. They have enough heavy infantry to power their way through my lines. So I think that I need to go on in and settle this. Their general is 2 stars. And does he have anything else? Ooh, -1 command when defending. Okay, so he would be a 1-star general if we attack him. And he's a better attacker. Ooh, he does have local hero though, which is going to be +1 morale. Okay, okay. Now, I was trying to decide at the end of the last episode if I was going to be able to make it here with Marcus Aemilius, and I don't think he is. I think that's just out of the range of his army. However, with my faction leader's army, that looks like he can make it in. It's just that if I did that, I would have to race back to Vicus Marcomanni to try to hold this against this army if they decide to make their move on that settlement, which I imagine they will. That's where the road leads. However, they're not going to get there this turn. In fact, they would just barely get to it in the next turn. I mean, that might be kind of close as well. I imagine they would. I imagine next turn they can reach it. But that does give me time to race down, relieve the siege at least, buy myself some time around here in Lovosice, and then maybe race on back to Vicus Marcomanni. You know, like based on where he is right now, my faction leader, it kind of does appear as if he could make this distance in a turn or two between these 2 settlements. So I think that's my best bet. In fact, I can send down, I have a early legionary that can come down to Vicus Marcomanni from Vicuscathi. And I can probably train up another guy here as well. Another early legionary, maybe get some archers. You know, I'm just gonna go. Yeah, we can get an archer, sure. And then the question though is, are you gonna be able to help out in this fight? And I have to move Lucius Nasica first, because I don't want to block the path with Marcus Aemilius. So I think that I'm going to have to do this. This is kind of tricky. This is kind of tricky. Honestly, I'm just going to go in for the attack because I don't want to screw up this movement. So that's the attack, and Marcus Curtius is the other army that's right next door, so he doesn't have much, although he is a 5-star general. My garrison, led by Aulus Virius, I don't think I really want them to be controlled by the AI, honestly. Let's look at this first. So yeah, heavy infantry, we've already seen this, we know what that is. And then you have a pretty banged up force, but you yourself, what kind of man are you? 5-star general, and then that's it, but that's still good. That is pretty good. So Aulus Virius, let's make sure that you are not being controlled by the AI. And let's go try to relieve Lovosice.
Men, we face adversity. A band of brothers dedicated to the warrior's code of strength and victory. But we will never know defeat while we stand together. This day we add another triumph to the history of our people. We will be honored as men! Do not fear our enemies today. The Brutii are Romans, and they are just men, not gods. They can be killed. We are here to do one job. Prevent them from taking the town at all costs. We outnumber them by a large margin, but this may drive them to foolhardy defiance. Be careful. We must slaughter the enemy from a distance with missiles and wear them down. I have fought these men many times, and even now they must be praying to their false gods for mercy. They will have little enough of it from me. The auspices have been taken, and gods be praised, nothing could be found to deny us victory today. With such portents, we need only march upon the enemy. Be of good heart, for within the day, reinforcements will reach us. So let your battle cry put fear into the enemy's guts. Call out to them and be brave. Call to the heavens and let strength and honor be your watchwords today.
It is nice having the onagers with me, so I'm just going to be cresting the hill, this little hill just right in front of me, and making sure that I get some good angles, some good firing angles. That's going to be okay.
Send them to
so let's get up there,
dishearten the enemy,
and then let's get my left flank here, and then my cav holding my right flank facing up right there, and then my reinforcements, they're not being controlled, correct? They're not doing anything? No, they're just hanging out. Got it. Perfect. So I wonder if I can reach them with my onagers from this little hill here, because if I can bring them down into this little low ground area, just kind of shoot them and destroy them, that would be preferable. My onagers are now in range, and they have started to unleash on them. Is that going to be a hit? Ooh, that was close. That was close. I hope they're not... Are they fleeing? Kind of looks like they're fleeing. Yeah, that looks like they're fleeing.
Army is in flight.
Which sucks because
drive them from the battlefield.
My reinforcements are right there. Yeah, you guys can run. I doubt that I'm going to be able to catch many of their guys, but if I can just kill like a, you know, something. Yeah, it sucks because my reinforcements are right there off of the map, like right behind the red line, so it's like they would be able to cut them off, but they're not going to cut them off. Which is pretty silly. Yeah, it's kind of too bad. Let's make sure there's no friendly fire coming on in, and then yeah, can we get some kills here? That would be nice. Oh, wait a minute. What's this? The other... Oh, he's on the field. Oh, I didn't realize that. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, let's try to kill these guys here so they don't kill my allied general dude. Yeah, let's get in there. You can get out of wedge formation, actually. And then, yeah, get some kills there. And... Is that the... That is... Okay, so that is one of the generals, actually. So if we can kill what... You know, the enemy general right there. There we go. That's one of them. Perfect.
The enemy general is killed.
Alright, I don't know which one it is, but, hey, I'll take it. Yeah, continue it just to kind of cut down every last dude that is still on the field. And then that's just the... bodyguard, so not worried about him. Okay, so we can just end it there. So yeah, indecisive. We got 144 kills, no shit. Interesting, I didn't think we would have that many, really, but... We killed one general. Hey, I'll take it. And we, of course, relieved the siege, which was the real treat, the real goal here. So they really got pushed away, didn't they? Okay, so is this general that died, and then is it was the good one, the really 5-star one that he survived to get away. Okay. So that makes me wonder, then, do I just send Marcus Aemilius over to Vicus Marcomanni and then have Lucius Nasica hang out in Lovosice? I kind of want to put him inside of... It's kind of dodgy. What do I do? I can't fit, because I can't fit everyone inside, you know? So what do I do? Just merge these guys and see where that gets me? So that gives me a bit more room, but it's not quite what I want. I can leave some outside of the settlement and just kind of put them in a fort. It's kind of awkward, but I guess I could do that.
Orders.
Yeah, I don't want to leave people outside of, you know, from behind walls, because yeah, these two forces are still pretty strong. So I have to figure out what I want to do there. Yeah. But I think I do want to bring you this way. And you're just going to keep trying to catch up. And yeah, I'll think about this for a second. I think I have other things that I can do. You're going to be making your way north eventually. And then you are going to be fighting one of these armies next turn. And then over here, I think that we can at least push these guys away. I doubt they're... Okay, so we can't even do that. Alright, well... Yeah, we'll just keep going this way. They're going to be attacking Campus Scythii. They're not going to be able to take it. But we can push down and just kind of harry them. And then I have archers. You're going to be coming down as well. You can get to Vicus Vanidae. And we have a diplomat inside. Okay.
Your Honor. General.
And I can also put this spy in Campus Scythii. 100% chance. Perfect. And then let's get this assassin down here. And let's look at options for giving the Julii a hard time. What do we want to do here? We can damage the urban barracks. That kind of sounds actually kind of nice. Make it so they can't train any urban militia or urban, yeah. Urban, why am I saying it wrong? No, urban cohorts. Gosh, I'm getting my time periods mixed up. Well, it's a 95% chance for every single building inside of the settlement, so I really can choose where I want to go here. And yeah, urban barracks. Let's sabotage that. And then did he get it? It fails. No shit. Wow. Okay, that's lame. You're gonna hang out here forever, I guess. Galerius Florianus? Okay. That was kind of tough for me to say that. But yeah, you guys just gotta hang out. You gotta keep an eye on the Thracians. I know, it's boring, but they are there, and they won't accept peace. Unless I, you know, maybe start paying them a lot, which this campaign is gonna be over before then. Let's tuck my boat into this port here, and you know,
Yes, master.
it is probably time. I was reminded of this a while back, but I didn't feel in that time. I didn't feel like I really had the fleet to spare for blockading like Julii and Scipia ports, really, just because the Roman, you know, naval powers were still considerable, and my naval power isn't necessarily like what I would call overpowering, really. So at the time, I was really just, you know, leaving my naval resources just for taxi services, and that's pretty much it, I think. Like, just taxi services. I haven't really been fighting too many big naval battles, I don't think. Maybe a few, but I think that what I can do, you're going to be transporting this army over to Greece eventually, and with the other boats that I have in the neighborhood, I can send them out east, I think. Yeah, you guys can go out east, and then you're gonna hang tight. You can hang tight as well, and that way we'll at least just have some more forces out east if we want to need to fight Brudii boats, we can. If we can maybe blockade some ports, we can as well. Just to do what we can. And yeah, like I said, we'll be transporting this army.
Sir!
We'll be moving out next turn, and we'll be moving on Corinth. And we'll see who gets there first. This army could just retrain and get ready to go and get into Corinth right away. But I want to use this army actually just because I have urban cohorts here. And I think this is going to be my like only opportunity to use urbans in this campaign, I think. So I've trained a few up. Same with the Praetorian Cavalry. I want to send them over.
Fleet ready!
As soon as this unit's finished, I want to send these 2 units over to this army, just so that this army I can replace the Legionary Cav, and then send the Praetorian Cav along with this army up to fight for Salona. Again, just so that I can, like, you know, use all of the units that I can. Even if it's just very briefly, it would be kind of nice. And same thing with the repeater ballistas in this army. This looks like a kind of a fun army comp, actually. I kind of threw this together. And then I realized, oh shit, I don't have any archers in here. Which, the repeating ballista, I suppose, would kind of do the similar job, I suppose. But, yeah, archers probably are a good idea. I could remove the barbarian mercenary units and the gladiators and put in some archers. I could do that. Or I could just fight like this. That's kind of a fun army. Yeah, okay, so is there anything else we need to do this turn? Is there? I can check taxes for sure. Oh yeah, I need to... Don't forget, I need to do that. I need to figure out what I want to do here. And then I can check taxes, of course. I think I have 43,000 in the bank. And gosh, it doesn't feel like I have enough time for these things to even matter, but I can put in a Pantheon here in Patavium. Sure, why not?
General!
I think that the simplest way to go about this is to go ahead and leave the 1 full-strength archer unit in Lovosice, and then just send these guys out. Bring in Lucius Nausicaa's army, and then you can just build a fort. Yeah, just hang out, and yeah, that way you can kind of stay safe there. And you're going to hang on. Yeah, you're going to be fine there. I think. It's not a completely full-strength army. It's a little banged up, and the early legionaries are not, you know, great high-tier army, you know, infantry units, but considering how long this army held out, you know, it's, you know, I think we're fine now, yeah. I think so. So, what do we want to do then? I mean, we can put in, let's see, we can put in for highways. I doubt that, you know, I'm sure the Brudii are going to attack again, but we can do it anyway. And let's see here. I don't need to train a unit. Let's just retrain those guys. And, ooh, I can train legionaries here. Okay, that's nice. Okay, now let me just check taxes, and that'll be a turn. Okay, so they are going to be attacking Segestica with a 3rd army. That's the 3rd army in that area. Okay, wow, this is a very good option. Wow, Terentia, you know how to choose a man. Arius Statilius, 4-star general, management influence, and good attacker. So he's a 6-star general. He's attacking. Golly. Yeah, absolutely. Welcome to the family. Jesus, I need to find out where you are. Yep, Lovosice has also been besieged, but we will be fine there. And Segestica as well. Yes, yes. Alright, 40,000 in the treasury. And Plague. Plague is in Patavium. Did that just happen? I think that just happened. And then city grows. Finally, Aretium. Holy shit. Wow. I've been trying to get this 0.5% population growth. I've been trying to get this place to get up to a huge city for a long time. This and Ariminum as well. Imperial Palace. I wonder if that will be complete before this campaign finishes. So that's that. And then do we also have Ariminum? No, we have Deva. Okay. Alright, yep, Deva. You can be a minor city. Sure, why not? So, no Ariminum. That's too bad. What? Pontus is the most advanced faction? Huh? Okay. Okay. Yeah, sure. Valerius Tuditanus has come of age. The Tuditanus family just runs strong. Never mind. Maybe not that strong. Let's see. He has some hit points and bonus on tax income. Minus management. Sober. So that's management. Fluent speaker. Management. For a guy that has like a handful of management bonuses, it's pretty low. I mean, he only has one management, so what happened? Well, rather lazy, that's what happened. That and mildly extravagant. Okay, +2 to law, that helps. That helps with corruption. And he's in Sparta, okay. That's probably, there probably is corruption there, so. Yeah, okay. And then what else? Cornelius Minucius, he is are you the guy that married into the family? No. Okay, so there's more than one marriage celebration. Got it. Okay. So you just got married. Got it. I'm figuring it out. And Harius Statilius. Where the heck are you? So you're up here in Trier. Alright. Okay, well, I think I want to get you on the move. Again, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get you into the action. But we can try. Yeah, you can at least start moving east. And then, okay, so this is a little... You know what, this is fine. Because they kind of split their forces up here. And sure, I'm under siege by probably a weaker army. I don't know. My army is... this army is... It's okay. There's no general here. But I have 4 archers, so my sally outs can do a bit of damage to their guys. And there's a 3-star Cassius Lebo. Okay. And then this is the army. I'm going to be fighting this one right now. And this looks pretty good. This looks like a good test for my repeating ballistas. They have no cav. Sure, they have 2 pieces, artillery pieces, yes. But, I mean, I've cav, right? Yes, I have cav, 2 legionary cav, plus 3 cav auxilia. And, yeah, they just have a lot of infantry for me to shoot at, you know, with my repeating ballistas. So this is, yeah, this might be perfect. That might be a perfect battle for me to see what a repeating ballista can do. And, if we do well, and we don't take too many casualties, we can possibly come down here and smash Gnaeus Brutus as well. And that's really leaving Salona... Well, I don't know. There's still some stacks in the vicinity, right? There's still you, and there's still you, and then you're kind of... Not much, but you're getting closer to Apollonia, which makes me think you want to die. Can you guys leave yet? I go low. Oh shit, I can. Low taxes, yearly games, public order 75%. Holy shit. Okay, so you can leave. Cool. Yeah, you can just smash that little army out of the way and then start to march on Salona, I guess. Cool.
Aye, Captain. Orders.
Oh, I almost forgot though. Wait, I should wait 1 turn for this Praetorian cavalry to finish, and then do that. Yeah, yes. Bring them in, replace the legionary cav, and then go smash. And then, are you guys gonna do something, or what? You guys gonna actually attack Thermon? I should just sally out and smash them so they can't garrison Corinth, for instance. That could be kind of annoying. And then, can you get inside?
Yes, master.
Stati, Praetorians, Urbans, and Heavy Onagers.
Yes, master.
And then, did you die? You died. Gosh darn it. Okay.
Fleet ready. Fleet ready.
Now let's get these guys So you go here, you, and then you. And then the boats start moving. Although, gosh, they have artillery. That's going to slow them down. I hate that artillery slows down boats. That just... that makes zero sense. Alright, we get some brigands here as well. Just one unit of militia hoplites. No big deal. Let's just send out my dudes. And smash them. And then hopefully we can get back to Syracuse. Yeah.
Ready to ambush. March.
Perfect. And then U-boats just keep going east. Yeah. Yeah, go east, clear out some boats, maybe kill a pirate boat or two.
Aye, Captain.
Oh, sure. Now that Aemilius, what's your name again? Marcus Aemilius was moving towards Vicus Marcomanni, they've decided to, maybe we shouldn't go for Vicus Marcomanni. Unless that's a different army, and then the real army is like hiding in the woods. That could be a little tricky. Is that the army? Yeah, now I don't know. Huh. Okay. Well, what I can do... We can just hang out here. We can also... Two can play at that game. So we're going to hide in the woods as well. And this is in a position where we can support Lovosice or Vicus Marcomanni. Whichever comes under attack, we can continue to move units to Vicus Marcomanni, again, just in case. Let's do like another early legionary. Oh, we get some brigands over here. Okay, almost a half stack. Golly. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be getting around to them. Yeah, I don't know if I have the dudes to spare for that nonsense. Same with these guys. They're going to live their best lives up there. Yeah, the ones that got away, I just can't spare the people. And they came back for a fight. Okay, they're like, yeah, nope, never mind. We do not want to take Campus Scythia. We just wanted to get you out of Vicus Vendidae, that's all. And I fell for the oldest trick in the book, the feigned retreat. Okay. I'm seeing some Praetorians. I'm like, shit, can I beat that? I'm sure I can. I outnumber them. Even if my units aren't that good. Still. And these guys could always sally out as well. And move up north. So, out of all the battles that I'm going to be fighting in this turn, I think this is the one that I'm most excited to fight, so let's go ahead and do this one first. So, they are not going to retreat. They think that this is going to be an even matchup, and so does the balance of power, kind of. Oh, no, 3-2. That's in my favor. Yeah, I think so. I'm pretty excited about this one. If you cannot tell, let's go do it. This could be a nice hill for us, as long as we can get to, well, an area where we can fire down on the enemy. The enemy might just be right there. And are they? No, they're down there. Oh shit, okay. Okay, that works. So let's get formed up here. And yes, this is kind of a weird army. I have 4 spears, 3 skirmish cav, 2 legionary cav, and barbarian mercenary cav. Gladiators, Arcani, 5 legionaries, just a mix. Well, most of them regular legionaries, but then 1 Praetorian. Kind of a weird army. Oh, they're moving fast. Oh shit. Okay, so that's smart. they're doing the smart thing by trying to get to the hill. So let's just go here then. We're not gonna beat them, so let's just kind of go here. And then spears can kind of hang out there, and then. Yeah, Cav Auxilia can get ready to harass the enemy. And then Cav hang back like that. And so I was bummed to learn that the repeating ballistas do not have the fire ammo, which is really too bad. I was like, oh right, so yeah, like just imagine repeating fire arrow ballistas, that'd be so dope. And no, that's not the case. They don't have that. So I don't know how these guys are gonna do. Ooh, they left our artillery unprotected. I should just send my dudes to go kill their dudes. That's what I should do. Cav Auxilia, go, go, go. And then you guys kind of go like that. And then, no, come on, guys. That's really bad. That's really bad. The, yeah, something about grouped commands. That's weird. And what do you... Shit, I just fucked everything up, didn't I? Fucking hell. God damn. So they're just gonna route off, or are they gonna rally? Yeah, like grouped commands, the way... I don't know. That's so whack. That like one unit out of the group will just do whatever it wants. Alright, so they did rally. Good. And it looks like we are cleaning up the... Is that it? Onagers and ballistas all taken care of. So you guys just go back and then get away from the... Is that the general? Yeah, okay. Yep, early legionary, you guys just kind of go back here, go back here. And then let's come back up here. And then are you guys shooting at stuff yet? No, you're not. You're not. Okay. Let's just keep creeping up this hill. Like that. And then you guys come over here. And then spearmen, actually, you know what? I'm kind of cool just hanging out in the forest. Maybe you'll conceal, maybe. And are we in range of stuff yet? No and no. Okay. And those, oh, they want it, don't they? Yeah, those early legionaries are like, yeah, no, we can catch these guys. I don't care that they have horses. We can catch them. This unit is in range of something. It looks like they're hitting the Velites. Okay, that's probably the last unit that I care about hitting. Ooh, we got a stray shot over there hitting the early legionary. Okay, well, I'm glad they're shooting, but I kind of want them to hit a better unit. So let's try to come up, just inch our way up so that we can start striking these other heavy infantry units. There we go. That's more like it. Now both of them are shooting, and yeah, they just shoot non-stop, don't they? Okay, that's kind of cool. Well, can we get in? So that's shooting at the Auxilia, I suppose, and not my favorite target, but it's in range. And here, yeah, I guess you're shooting the early legionaries, and they are picking off guys, but they they hit multiple guys, don't they? Or do they not? Okay, no, that got 2 guys. That got just 1. So yeah, it doesn't always like pierce multiple guys like it can if it's like lined up right. Yeah, they only got 1. That only got 1. Yeah, it's a weird thing, isn't it? Huh. Because for it to, you know, for it to be better and more useful than archers, you know, you really wanted to be getting more than 1 kill per volley, or, you know, whatever, you know, bolt. There, that got 2, yeah. I mean, I guess it's like a guaranteed kill when it hits. There, yeah, that's good, that's good. You know, whereas like an archer, you know, obviously has to surpass the shield and the armor and all that, so I guess there is something to it. And the ammo is at, what, like, they've shot like a quarter of the ammunition, so they still have a bit of ammo left, don't they? Something else that I just realized as it started to rain here is that I don't think that the artillery is affected by the rain. So that could be another thing, you know, when you're considering, you know, archers and ballistas and whatnot, is that the ballistas, I do imagine that they are more reliable in all weather, I think, you know, that'd be my guess. So that's it for the repeating ballistas, and you can say that this is, you know, once we look at the numbers at the end of this battle, that this is going to be sort of the ideal test, you know, because the enemy literally just sat there and did nothing while I just shot them to pieces. So we can really get a good idea of what kind of damage they can do. So yeah, let's go ahead and just kind of march on them here. And they do have the infantry advantage, that is for sure. So, you know, we're going to have to kind of just slow march in on them and then bring my cav in, you know, once the enemies sort of come in and try to disrupt, you know, I can keep my, like, Praetorians as like a, refused flank kind of deal, and same thing with my spears on this side. And then try to hammer in on them with my cav once they've committed to this flank. And then on this side, just try to hold as long as I can. So, yeah, let's... And I guess I can use this terrain piece as well. Yeah, let's do that. They want to bring up their... They want to bring up their velites. And... Can I just smash them real quick with my general? It's a little risky. Yeah, okay. Nope, nope. He doesn't want any of that. That's fine. That is fine. And yeah, I did switch things over, so I have my cav on my left side and my spears on my right, so... Alright, you want to play coy with us, eh? Yeah, let's just kind of keep pushing with my legionaries. And I do have my gladiators and my arcani in reserve as well. And let's keep my spears. Come on, guys. Let's get my spears up like that. And they do have Praetorians on that side. Okay. Alright, so, man, they're still... They just want to throw their javelins at me. Okay. Now what? Is this the push? You guys gonna chase my cav? Is that what you're doing? If so, it's kind of a strange move. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised. You know, they took the fight. You know, they allowed this to happen, but and like the strength of their army is obviously their infantry, right? Like they have better infantry than mine. They have more infantry than mine. And yet here they are, like, being somewhat coy. Alright, here they come. Here's a fight. Let's just kind of go back to my dudes. And, yeah, just hang tight. Throw some Pelum into their early legionaries. And then Cav can kind of come back up. Looks like we routed one of their units already. Now their auxilia are coming on in. And then let's do War Cry on my dudes so that we can... Let's see, 3, 4, that should be enough time to go off of guard mode. And then, yeah, let's see if we can break these guys. Come on, get in there. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Okay, that's not really the flanking attack I wanted to see. Okay, whatever. Oh dear. Alright, let's get my cav out. Cav, you're on group 4. Yeah, let's get them moving. Because we weren't able to actually sucker them into, you know, this flank, so we should probably get moving so we don't fall behind here. And then let's get gladiators up as well, and then... okay, fall back. Are you guys not on skirmish mode? You're not. Okay, that's weird. Yeah, you guys can definitely go on skirmish mode. Alright, legionary cohorts hanging out, and then, so yeah, really pushing on this side. So let's go ahead and send Arcani in here, and then you guys go here, and then just do a, nope, not you guys. You guys chill. But then, yeah, do a full, okay, they just broke immediately. Alright, let's go. And then, honestly, let's go ahead and push with you guys. And then, yeah, you guys go in here. You guys go in here. And then you guys get ready to run stuff down because I feel a break coming. I feel it in my bones. And then, yeah, you guys move up. You blow your horn. And then, yeah, you guys go. Looks like my barbarian cav did break. And legionary cav should be chopping through stuff. Velitic gladiators, ooh, that's a bad fight for them. Yeah, that's a bad fight for them. So let's kind of get in here. Ooh, they got surrounded. All right, that's not a good fight either. Ugh. Okay, can you guys come up and support? And then you guys go here. Go off of guard mode. And then, yeah, Cav, come up here. And can you guys run, please? And then I might want my general... Yeah, they're breaking my Cav. Ugh, man. Got a good attack there. And then, yeah, throw some javelins at these guys, these early legionaries. That's their general unit. And then my general, what are you guys doing? Just doing whatever you want? Alright, that's fine. That's an okay move, I suppose. And, yeah, a lot of guys over here. Let's go ahead and start running them down here. And then... Here, you run down them. And then let's start getting guys up, because it looks like we're winning this fight in the center. So let's go here, and then General, blow your horn and try to break their captain dude here. Yeah, looks like he's broken. Nice. Cool.
This is no way for a leader to behave,
and Cav, run down these guys. Perfect. And then run down here. Run down these guys, and then you come up and break them. Yeah, continue this fight.
Is in flight. Pursue them and drive them from the battlefield.
Perfect. Yeah, that was actually kind of a decent fight. They held for a long time, especially considering that they didn't have a general either. So yeah, not bad. Not bad. And I am curious to see what kind of damage those repeating blisters were able to do. Yeah, we did take 496 casualties. That's not nothing. But let's see what these guys were able to do here. Where are they? Repeating blisters. So casualties inflicted, 62 and 71. Honestly, not bad, right? Yeah, that's not bad. I think that, gosh, I mean, do archers typically get over 100? Or is it more in this range? I feel like I've seen them like in this range, but then again, this was probably like the most ideal situation, right? Because the enemy just stood there and took it. So it's hard to say. It is hard to say, but overall, like, you know, it's not a bad first impression, right? So that is something to kind of go off of when I do eventually play my next Roman campaign, either as a Scipii or the Brutii. This is something to keep in mind, is that repeating blisters might be kind of a fun thing to sort of aim for a bit earlier in the campaign, if I can. Obviously, it is a tier 5 unit, but still. Anyway.
Victory!
Victory indeed. So, trait increase, so confident commander, yes, and then retinue expands, decorated hero, nice, 20% discount in unit training costs. Alright, so you are already, so you are a 6-star general. Yeah, not bad. Yeah, and you're young as well. So, do I want to just come in and fight this right away? I don't know. I did take 500 casualties, you know, like that is still substantial, you know? Make sure I drop a save. And I think what I should do is fight these 2 Sally battles that I have to fight here for Segestica and Lovosice. I don't really want to, but it's kind of like eating your veggies, you know? You have to fight those battles so that you deserve to fight the fun battles. So I think that's what I'm going to be doing, is fighting those 2 battles. And this as well, I can kind of pick these guys off, as I was saying before, just to make sure they don't like slip on by me and, oh, I don't know, get somewhere more annoying. So that I'll fight, and if I have time for it, maybe I can sneak in this fight as well into this episode. So let's go ahead and do the one with my faction leader first. He has 4 archers, which is quite decent, and this army's not looking that great. I mean, they don't have a general, and I mean, yeah, they have Praetorians and Velites, but from what I'm seeing, I'm not seeing any like Cav and range units, so I mean, this could be an I mean, I could actually bring my army out from behind my walls and defeat this army. Is what I'm feeling like. So, I might actually do that.
Prepare for battle.
Yeah, it says it's like kind of close to even, 3-2, I guess. But yeah, no cav and no ranged, so I like my chances. Right off the bat, my 4 units of archers are going to be taking aim and getting some shots in. So what kind of damage are we going to be able to do here? Auxilia, looks like the Praetorians are taking some shots to the back. That feels good. For me, not for them. And what about on this side? More Praetorians taking shots to the back? Or is that the same unit? Different unit? Cool. Lovely. Yeah, early legionaries gotten shot up. And what about down here? Are you guys going to hang out still in range? Ooh. Ooh, they got a couple units that are going to be hanging out in range of my archers. Well, perfect. I can just wipe them out. And then you guys as well. Are you guys going to do your thing where... Yeah, I mean, that's going to mitigate damage done. But if they can... Yeah, like that. If they... We can start getting shots into their rear. Yeah, we're picking guys off still. It's just really funny. It's like... Yeah, it's probably not how that formation's intended to work, guys. My forces are now well outside of my city gates, and I'm formed up here into 2 groups here, with my legionaries on my left and my spears and cav on my right side. And they have their Praetorians both on that side, so... Are my archers shooting? I feel like I just heard them shoot. Yeah. Yeah, so those units are mostly healthy, those Praetorians. If we can bring this side forward. I got these archers back here that still have plenty of ammo. And I'd like to use that ammo before this engagement commences. And I should also remember, or try to remember, to use my dogs. Let's get these dogs up here, actually. Because if I can intercept the Praetorians when they're maybe either in Pilum range or Javelin range, or both, that could be very nice for me. And are these Praetorians? Those are early legionaries. Yeah, don't shoot the guys that are in... Don't shoot the guys that are in Testudo. That's a waste. Yeah, shoot anyone else. And it looks like they're shooting now. And are you shooting at something? You are. Okay. So let's just shoot for now then. And that seemed to trigger them. I sent a few volleys into their gladiators and now they've like had enough. So let's try to send the dogs out. And try to pin these guys down. Yeah, there they go. And my towers are shooting as well. Let's get my handlers back here. And yeah, javelins are being tossed in. And what's happening over here? Okay, they just want to chase my guys off. So let's hit my gladiators with... Yeah, that's not ideal for sure. Let's try to get you guys up and turn you guys off of skirmish mode. And yeah, that's not a good fight for us. Let's get my legionary cav in, and you guys throw javelins on in. And that looks okay. You guys go ahead and throw your Pilum in, just because it's just dogs. You're not gonna, you know, kill anything important. And then it looks like we clean them up there. That looks good. No more friendly fire, please. No more friendly fire. And now, yeah, there we go. Now we're sending our guys in. Let's send my general around to the side. And are you out of ammo? You are. Let's just move you guys up. And get our charge in there. And let's move up these guys here. And do they want to continue this fight? Because I feel like we're in a position where we can... Here, let's degroup you guys so you don't have to come with. And then, yep, first group, come up here. And it looks like they're starting to peace out. So let's go ahead and send my cav out here to race and chase down whoever I can. You go here, and then you go there. Perfect. And you guys... yeah, don't shoot anything. Don't cause any more friendly fire.
Fear, and now they flee.
I don't think that's going to be a wipe on the army. Well, is it going to be a wipe? Enemies killed 48%. Okay, so that's not going to be a wipe on their army, but still not bad. And we did...
and this day is clearly our
we did
victory.
lift the siege as well. And yeah, that does a lot to really, weaken the Brudii in this area because, yeah, we took 78 casualties, which is not bad. I am almost thinking that the army that I was sending up here, so I was going to send up this army, right? And now I'm thinking, I don't know if I need to do that anymore. Because we can hang tight, we can retrain some stuff here with you. And then Marcus Aemilius's army is still in the vicinity, like they're nearby. This army is in the neighborhood. It's not much really. Sure, there is still a collection of Brudii forces in the neighborhood, so I suppose I should still move up just to kind of like really solidify things. I even have these Praetorians that I could move up as well. I could at least get them to the bridge.
Imperator.
So let's do that then. Let's put you guys in ambush right here.
Waiting to ambush. Orders, sir.
And then you guys can go onto the bridge like so.
Moves depleted, sir.
Drop a save. And then let's come down here and do the same thing to this army. Although I kind of don't think that I'm going to actually be leaving my settlement walls in this case. I think I'll just take whatever volleys I can get from the walls itself and then call it a day, I think. I don't see, oh, I don't know. Let me look at this. So I have, how many legionaries do I have? 1, 2, 3 legionaries plus a Praetorian. Okay, that's strong. And then it's my cav that's weak. I got the 3 auxilia and then the 1 Roman cav. And then I have 1, 2... so I have 2 of my own auxilia, but they don't have strong cav either, really. These forces are kind of even, if it wasn't for the fact that they had a general and I don't. That's kind of the one thing that's making me a little bit iffy, you know? Because that's still, a general's bodyguard that I don't quite have the tools to deal with. I mean, I could figure it out, but like nothing that's like an obvious counter to it, Sure, I can throw my auxilia at it, but it'd be nice to have a strong, good, powerful unit of heavy cav to just really punch it in the face and deal with it, in addition to my spears. But I don't really have that unit, so I think what I'll do is I'll take my shots from the walls and I'll try to stay disciplined here and not actually. Man, it says I have a 3-to-2 strength ratio. That's, gosh. Don't tell me that. I was literally in the process of saying I'm going to stay disciplined, and I'm not going to bite. I'm always surprised by how large or how tall these large stone walls are. I mean, this is just obscene. So I imagine we're going to have greater range from the greater height, and we should be able to shoot for a longer period of time, I think. So that's nice, but yeah, they're going to be pulling back, and I could bring out my cav auxilia and try to do stuff with them, but honestly, I think I'll just take my kills. These testudos are going to be marching away from us, so we should be getting some shots into the rear, and we might wipe out, oh, I don't know, a unit of early legionaries and a regular unit of legionaries, and that's okay. Yeah, I'll take that. In fact, it looks like they're already out of range. Yeah, they're already out of range, and that's fine. Just exit the battle. And we got 84 kills. Okay. That's okay. Yeah, I'll take it. Yeah, maybe next time. Maybe, so what do I want, so that's the question though. If you guys attack me,
Imperator.
am I gonna be okay or am I in danger? Oh, that's right, Batavium has a plague, yeah, okay. I have some Praetorians down here. Yeah, that unit got a little banged up. It did. Oh, that army got a little banged up. Some urbans that are down here. Maybe put them on a boat and send them up. That'd be kind of nice.
Imperator.
Yeah, I'm tempted just to build a fort here so that
Prepare fortification.
this way I can decide, you know, like the choice is mine. You know, if they attack me with both arms, like if he breaks the siege, I don't think he would, but if he breaks the siege and they both attack me, then I can just say, nope, I'm not coming out of my walls until I, you know, get some reinforcements or something. But if the one army just attacks me, I might go, okay, well, you know what, I got some guys on the way. You know, I got some legionary cav there, some Praetorians I can move up, and some urbans down here who could, yeah, get on the boats and come on over. And maybe we won't wait for those units. I don't know, but having that fort gives me the options, right? In fact, I kind of wish that I'd brought those Praetorians down in this direction, but that's okay. We'll be fine without them. Yeah, this is okay. We don't have to break through here because I think that I'm going to be breaking through here. In fact, what I can also do is just send this army. They can just come up here as well and hit Salona. So either or is fine. Because I think, honestly, I think that this is going to be pretty okay. Down here, I can finish retraining this stuff, and then I can recruit some peasants so that soon I can leave the settlement and take Corinth, which again just has, yeah, it's not too much there. And let's go ahead and cut this army off. Yeah, who is it going to be? Praetorians, Auxilia, Archers, Legionaries, Praetorians, Heavy Onagers. Yeah, let's wipe them out. Right off the bat, looks like my Onagers, ooh, they're both, ooh, okay. They're both in range, actually. Are they going to hit my own guys? Alright, I'm in range of their Onager too, though. So I should probably start moving my cav up. Yeah, you guys move up there, you guys move up there. And quite frankly, let's just go, actually, yeah, let's degroup you and then degroup you. And then the rest of you can move up. Because we probably shouldn't just stand here and take shots to the face. And then left flank move up as well. Like that. Oh god, that hurts. Yeah, good old-fashioned artillery duel, eh? They just have the one unit of heavy onagers though, right? So we should outduel them, but still, you know, they have some pretty solid units. So, gee, oh my god, it's like this is a devastating little battle. Jesus Christ. Yeah, they have 2 Praetorians, so I don't want to be taking too many hits on my infantry, but because my infantry is already a little bit banged up. I guess we could hang tight right now, just let my archers shoot at their Auxilia. I suppose that is going to be fine. And then you guys are, you group 3, okay. Yeah, you guys come up here. And then Auxilia, what do you think you're doing? Oh, you're going after my cav? Classic. So I'll just move my cav back like here, and then you guys move up. And then yeah, they want to take shots to the back. Yes, perfect. And yeah, those shots just keep on coming in. Alright, let's continue to push up here. And I don't want to give them any space to run away. Like, if we can hit you guys, I'll do that. And then let's keep pushing up with my flank here as well. And try to stay away from the heavy infantry guys. Try to stay away from them. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on. Let's go after here. Maybe go after those onagers. And then you go after those archers. And then, yeah, you go after the archers. And then my infantry just can clean up their infantry. And then, yeah, can we get... Where's the red line? Okay, so it's a ways off. We can get those archers. And I doubt my general's going to get there in time, but we can chase this Praetorian, see if we can get there in time. And let's send down those guys, and then... Oh yeah, my other cav as well. They should probably come down. And how many did we kill? 49% of their guys? Oh yeah, they still have that unit there. Oh, right. Right. So you guys continue to move up. And yeah, General got caught on their legionary cohorts. I kind of forgot I needed to deal with those guys. Okay, shoot. Alright. Darn. Okay. Yeah, I got so fixated on running stuff down, I forgot that there are still a few units in the back. Okay, let's try to, like, maybe a sandwich. Maybe do a little horse sandwich here. You know, with a bunch of units, and maybe we can get the job done like that. And maybe we can do that to both units. Come on. Break them. And where the heck are my... What? Jesus Christ, I thought I told you guys to run like 8 hours ago. My God. Alright, so we did break them. That feels good. And this unit of legionary cohorts is going to break through my cav auxilia for sure. But we got help on the way. And yeah, you guys finally running? There we go. So yeah, we can hit them like this, hit them like that, hit them with a wiffle ball bat, and that's gonna be it. Yeah, 75%. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that's gonna get up to the 85% that we need to wipe them out.
And drive them from the battlefield.
Ah, it's close. Yeah, 81%. Not quite. Yeah, so we did lose 68 guys. That's just to you know, enemy fire, of course. That's not counting friendly fire. But I think they didn't they get away? See, I'm not seeing them, but they might have... Oh, I don't know. Did they transport somewhere? They're not here. They're not in Corinth, so they didn't transport there. And that's not them. That's not them. I don't think so. That's not them. So they may have just been wiped. But I thought that I needed to get... Don't I need 85% kills to wipe an army? And what did it say? When did I get a message saying that I just wiped an army? Huh. Yeah, I'm not sure. Thought that was the case though. Well, in any case, I think that I still have enough time, maybe to fight one more battle up here. Yeah, so let's just go here and then fight you, and then we can come down and then do that. So we're going to draw in both of their armies, and yeah, they have a lot of stuff, but it's not all strong, you know. There's some Hastati here. And their Praetorians have 20 men in that unit. That's a full strength Praetorian there. It's kind of ragtag. Got some Principes too as well. Yeah, kind of ragtag, but honestly, so is my armies are also ragtag. And then yeah, there's not much here, but a 34-man unit of legionary cav is not nothing. And yeah, more Praetorians. I'll let the AI control my reinforcing army in this one. And yeah, my own army is, again, it's not great, but you know, got some mercenaries, got some Bastarnate mercenaries here. The infantry, okay. Yeah, infantry is it's kind of a mess. Alright, so my 4 archers are going to have to do a lot of work here. And maybe my reinforcing army as well might have to carry a lot, because I think that this army has decent melee components in it, I think. So they might have to do a bit of carry in this battle.
Take part in the battle!
So their reinforcements are going to be coming on from that side, and that's also where my reinforcements are as well. So they should overwhelm their reinforcements because they're, you know, their reinforcements are very small. Kind of chunky, but like small. And then it's going to be kind of a clash between the two haggard but bigger armies, I guess. And are you guys going to move? Because I'm pretty sure, didn't I tell the AI to command you? I could have swore I told the AI to command you. And their reinforcements are coming on in, so why aren't you coming on in? Okay, what in the hell's going on? That doesn't... I could have swore, did I not? Golly. I just don't... You know, I've been... Man... This campaign's been going on for a long time. And, like, I know after you check the armies, you have to do the checkbox thing again. And I know that I have made mistakes on that in the past, even after I've known the fact. But I'm pretty sure that it... Didn't I make sure? I thought that I did it right. Alright, let's move my cav up here, because, yeah, they're getting some shots in with their onagers, which scares me. And, oh god, hit my archers, that sucks. Yeah, you guys go up there and try to shut down their dudes. And then on this side, let's go here. And for the love of God, please run. Please run. Jesus Christ. That's just a mess. Alright, let's go in here. What do we got? Light Auxilia. So you guys can start doing the war cry ability. And then get on in. Well, I guess you've already used war cry, so it doesn't matter anymore. Let's try to get you in before your war cry runs out. And then here, go up here. And then you guys, Bastarni, go on in. And dogs, go on in. General, blow your horn. And what do we have here? General, just run on in, I guess. And then, what the hell's happening here?
Now he flees the field like a coward.
Yeah, Light Auxilia. Ooh, that's a Roman general. Okay. And let's get their onagers. Let's get my guys out of wedge formation. And just go after their guys there. And it looks like we're actually breaking them, which is I'm kind of surprised by, actually. Alright, let's go here. Try to break these guys here. And then what are you? Early legionaries? Yeah, you guys get your javelin tosses in here and then here. And then Principes. Yeah, shoot the Principes, please. And thank you. There we go. And General. Alright, so come up here and break down these guys. And let's try to run down anyone that's running away. There we go. So yeah, my guys just aren't coming in. They're waiting to enter battle. I could have swore I did that right that time, but I guess not. So we're gonna break them here. I imagine that charge should break these early legionaries, which are fighting really hard, actually. Goddamn. And oh, Praetorians on this side. Okay, so that's why they were fighting so hard. Alright, yeah, there's still some forces here that need to be cleaned up, and it'd be really nice to have my reinforcements, gosh darn it.
The enemy general is running away.
Yeah, Auxilia, let's try to get rid of these. There they go. That's the enemy general. And can I get this Praetorian out of the way here?
No, their doom approaches.
Because yeah, now these guys are coming, and I need to get some semblance of a line formed up to protect my archers, which are my most powerful. No, you're shooting at the wrong guys. You have to shoot those guys for sure. Don't shoot the other guys. Come over here. Barbarian mercenaries, and yeah, you guys come up here. Here, is this finally cleaned up? Finally? Bastard and I go up there, and Auxilia go up here. Yeah, finish running those guys down, and then Roman Cav. So that's Legionary Cav. Goddamn. Oh, goddamn. I don't know if I have anything that can beat Legionary Cav. Oh dear. Jesus, Equites just came in and broke my line. Frickin' Equites. And yep, Legionary Cav are just gonna clean up everything that I have. So I'm just gonna have to wait for my reinforcements to come on in, I guess. Yeah, let's get you guys over here and just try to break whatever we can. That way, like, we can just kind of use my reinforcements just to clean up their Legionary Cav, I suppose. Yeah, throw your javelins into the Legionary first cohort, and then archers go here. Archers. Where are their Legionary Cav? Where do they go? They're right behind us. Well, actually, yeah, I guess they're getting wiped out, so that works. There, yep, he goes. There they go. That goes. That's their general. So yeah, let's wipe out their Hastati. I mean, we still have javelins with our light infantry. We just have to get rid of this Legionary first cohort. So yeah, archers shoot in here, and then Praetorians. How are we gonna deal with Praetorians? Let's see here. Praetorians, and what's that? 5 Equites. How are they blasting into this battle? Yeah, let's get you guys up here, and then you guys shoot into the Praetorians here, and then here. And then you guys, Light Auxilia, get up as well. And then, yeah, let's try to break these frickin' Legionary cohorts. And mercenaries come up here. So 64 Praetorians. Yeah, get some javelins tossed into these guys if you can. There you go. That's a nice toss. And yeah, they want to go after my archers here, but we're dragging them. We're running them down. All right, so we don't have any javelins left on you guys, so let's go ahead and throw you guys into the fight. And same thing with the barbarian mercenaries. Archers keep shooting into them. Archers keep shooting into them. And then you guys come up, and then General still has 11 men left. So Light Auxilia come up. And then, yeah, you guys shoot into the rear of the Praetorians. And then Auxilia get a rear charge in. And then actually do some fire arrows as well. Just to try to break their morale. If we can just get a break on these guys, that will be the battle. Come on, fire arrows, there we go. Come on, we've seen a break on these guys. And actually, you guys as well. Fire arrows on you. And fire arrows on you. And then, yeah, we just need a break on these guys. And then Auxilia come up. And I thought that, like, when I was waiting for reinforcements to come on, I thought that the way that it works is that... So are they on now? So they are. So like now I can control them. Okay, so I could have been controlling this entire time.
Hearts are full of fear, and now they flee.
Alright, so you guys stop shooting. And there we go, just run down that last guy. So we actually were able to pull it off, but yeah, not... Jesus Christ, it would have been way easier if, yeah, if I just, you know, had my reinforcements. That would have been nice.
Battlefield.
That should be the end of that. I'm just going to end it because, yeah, we got our kills, and
worthy of Roman arms.
Even though this army is pretty much decimated, I think that there's not much left, right?
Victory!
Yeah, that's all that stands between us and Campus Scythia. It's just this really beleaguered half-stack, which could probably be dealt with by just that stack, and that's fine. You don't even have to, you can go with them just to have a general, and then you guys can just go back to Vikasvan today.
Out of move, sir. Imperative.
Yeah, that works for me.
Moves depleted, sir.
That's okay. So even though I didn't take any settlements in this episode, I did clear the path so that I think that, gosh, can I get it done in the last, like, one more episode? I'm very tempted to say yes, because I can train a unit of peasants during this end turn, and I would imagine, how many people live here? 7,000 people. I think that, you know, I can jack up the games, and I can keep another general because Valerius Tuditanus did spawn here. So I can either keep him, or I can keep the other guy. Probably, yeah, Valerius, because you have a point of influence. You, as well as a unit of peasants, probably is going to be enough to keep the population loyalty here. And if not, I could even maybe step outside of Sparta, hire some mercenaries, come back inside, send the rest of the army up to Corinth, and take it. And that's going to give me a population loyalty boost, thanks to owning the statue of Zeus at Olympia. And after, you know, like that can be done next turn, and then
Imperator.
if I'm really committed to waiting for these Praetorian Cav,
Orders.
which, you know, I don't know, you know, like, you know, it's probably time to wrap things up, right? So maybe don't wait for them, maybe just sweep this army aside and march on Salona. And I was gonna say, like, these heavy onagers could get me inside without having to lay siege to it for a turn, which is fine, but I imagine that this army would still get pulled into the fight. So that could be kind of a tough fight, actually, because that'd be basically a stack and a half versus my one stack.
Sir.
That could be kind of tricky. Because there's this army here in Thermon. They got a little banged up from that, you know, last battle that I just fought. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this army, I don't know how confident I am that this army can just take that by itself. I'm kind of tempted to think that it needs some help, and where is that help going to come from other than, well, really, you? And that's going to take time, though. That's going to take a few turns before that gets up there, so maybe this would be the faster army to get up there, because I can keep training peasants here, or Sparta, and cover down and then send the army from Thermon up there. Or is this gonna break? Am I gonna break through up here first? I don't know if that's gonna be happening that quickly either. Gosh, it's kind of a this might take, I don't know, this might take 2 more episodes. Just because I can't get the forces here to Salona fast enough to take that, you know, with just what I have nearby. So that's gonna have to wait until next time. Before I go, I just wanted to say that if you're enjoying these videos and you would like to support the channel, then consider subscribing, liking, and sharing. It all helps immensely. So until next time, this has been Kanastep playing Rome Total War. Thank you very much, and goodbye.